Kaleidoscope Project, integrating mythic stories and science for improved water policy.
Storytelling is not sufficient in and of itself to address deep-rooted water issues such as conflict and scarcity.
You know, these three stories interact at this point around this stream. These three stories interact at this point around this tree. That's the great thing about teaching the kids about you take these verbal stories, you take these hand-drawn images, or you interlay them within a scientific model, then you can see pictures you might not have seen in the first place. I think that's the real teaching tool.
And talkative maps is one methodology that we use to map about what's important for people. We don't have a lot of technology, so we don't have computers to bring to the communities.
We asked questions about Brownsville and the water, like the river there.
This project involves identifying and recording the mythic stories about water. The stories will show how people come to know, create, settle, and use their land and water resources, from the remembered past to present.
So that his grandkids swim in it, fishermen, some fish and other birds and animals eat from the fish and stuff. And
do you think that the way people use the river has changed over time? Through history?
Well, I asked him that if how they used it in the past to how they use it now. And he said that the way that they use it is pretty similar. They got their sewage canal back then, and they still do now, and they also got their drinking water back then. The only thing that is different is that they don't have their energy from the river anymore.
We are using a kaleidoscope of images, stories, and science. Our goal is to elevate the level of community consciousness of common pool resources through the collection of data and development of alternative scenarios. Science and story, especially in water conflict settings, provide affordable as well as practical tools that can be replicated and evaluated by various users.